Hi everybody, my name's Brenda and welcome to TangleBreak. Today we're going to do this tile using the FRAGMENT H15. We're going to be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle Method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I am thankful for the time to have a break to relax and draw. And the supplies that we're going to use today are a black Micron 08 pen, a pencil, a Tortillon, and a 3.5-inch white tile. So let's get ready to relax and draw and get started. Okay, the second step is the corner dots. The third step is the border. Step 4 is the string, and today we're going to divide it in half and then turn your tile and divide it in half in this direction. And then we're going to go diagonally from the center to the top right. You can turn your tile from the center to the top right, and we're going to do this 2 more times. Okay, now we're going to put fragment H15 in each triangle. So put a dot in the center and then draw a spiral. And just enjoy the spiral and let it just end at the line. Draw a dot, draw a spiral. Just relax and draw a spiral. Picture where it would be underneath. And we're just filling in the center. A dot and then a spiral. And they're going to be different sizes, and that is fine. It's going to add to the interest. And we're just going to do that all the way around. A dot and a spiral. Okay, and one more. Okay, the next step is we're going to aura the lines to make these little framed triangles, and then ink it in. And then we're going to draw a line from the corner to the corner. And then at the middle also. So you aura the original triangle, ink it in, and then draw a line to the corner. Now I'm going to go back over the spiral and just give it a little bit of weight. And then just to add interest, I'm going to put some orbs in here. And it doesn't matter how many, just whatever hits you. I'm going to do different amounts in the different spirals. I'm going to add some to the second area up here. And then just fill in around the little orbs. And that's it. So now I'm going to move to the next one. I aura, ink it in, connect a line with the corners, and then do it over here. So then it looks like the spiral is sitting on top of this framed area. And you can do it in either order. I just join the corners and then I'm going to ink it in. Doesn't matter. Now I'm going to put a little weight in the spiral and add my orbs. And that's it. And then it's going to pop when at the end when we shade it. It'll really give it some dimension. So just relax, and this is what we're going to do all the way around. Aura the lines, ink it in, Connect the corners. And then put a little bit of weight on the spiral, and then put in some orbs. And I'm just putting a different number in each time. It doesn't matter. Just to give it interest. And on this one, it looks like the spiral is actually peeling up off of the frame. So I'm just going to leave that so it looks like it just peeled off like some paint off of the frame. And then put my weight in the spiral and then put in the orbs. Okay, just turn your tile and keep going. Whichever way makes it the easiest. Just put a little corner in this one. All the spirals are going to look different, so it gives you some variety on how you want to aura the edges of the frame. And then I feel like let's just do the centers for a little bit. You know what to do, so you can do it in any order. I'm just going to go around now and do the centers since I'm right here. Then I can go back and finish off each of the frames. When we shade it in a few minutes using the pencil, it makes the spirals look like they're actually sitting out on these frames. I love that effect. And then this one is peeling off of the frame again. So I had two of them that look like they're peeling. You might have more, or you might have less. Okay, now I'm going to go in and put a little weight on these lines of the spiral and put in my orbs. And I think I'm going to put an orb right here in the middle on this one, just to be different. All right. So now grab your pencil and we're going to do some shading. I'm going to go on the right-hand side of the inner frame all the way around. And I'm going to grab my Tortillon and go ahead and smooth that in. Get rid of the pencil marks. Just make it nice and smooth. Okay, now I'm going to go back in and put a little C shape in each of the orbs, just to make it look more dimensional and rounded. Just a little C shape. And then I'm going to go in on the spirals so that we can make those look like they have a little more depth to them. And I'm just doing this side for now, just to show you the difference of the shaded and not shaded areas, just for fun. Just a little bit of pencil really makes a difference. Okay, so I'm going to get my Tortillon and just spread that out along the spiral, along the little orbs, and you can already see it gives it a little bit of character. It just brings it more to life than the other half of the tile that hasn't been shaded yet. See the difference? I love that. It just gives it the dimension and depth. All right, so now let's finish the other side. So putting in the pencil around the spiral. It's subtle, but it's noticeable. Putting the C shape on the orbs. Okay, so now grab your Tortillon and let's smooth that in. And it just makes it pop. It just gives it more dimension. I love it. I love the magic of shading. It's so simple, but it just makes such a difference. And with the spirals being different sizes, it just adds to the interest of the tile. And it takes the pressure off of you feeling like it has to look a certain way. All right, let's decide which way do I want to be the top and the bottom. Still deciding. I like that because it's peeling off the top left. Let's just make sure Yep, I like this way. Let's go ahead. The next step, step 7, is initial and sign. So put down your initials or your chop, and then turn it over on the back and sign your artwork. And this is TangleBreak 2026. And we just used Fragment H15. And you can look at it in any direction and admire your artwork. And I hope that you enjoyed our break today. And I hope it gave you a relaxing time out of your day. And I will see you next time on TangleBreak. Bye for now.